job site at Sutton Elementary, where we are working on a new gym as well as some other exciting things. So Terry, I want you to tell our boys and girls some of the careers and the jobs that are working out here.
Okay, some of the careers and jobs that we are doing out here is laying masonry block, pouring concrete. We're doing drywall and framing. We're also working on the sprinkler system that's going to protect us in case whenever a fire break out. We're doing the electrical rough ends for all the power and everything. The plumbers are doing rough ends for the water supply to the bathrooms. I guess the refrigerant lines for the air conditioning and things of that nature.
So it sounds like a lot of different people are coming together.
Oh yes,
a lot of different jobs are coming together to make this happen.
We have the roofers that are doing the roofing right now, trying to get the roof dried in so we can continue drywall work so it doesn't get wet and everything. So you got to have a roof on before you do the drywall and insulation. So.
That's right. So Terry, would you say that you're sort of the leader of this project?
I'm a coordinator more or less. You know, I just make sure everybody comes together, everything's done at a certain and specific time so that we meet the schedule, get the job done on time.
Boys and girls, let's go see what's going on in our soon-to-be new library.
Wow! This is so cool. The boys and girls are gonna love it. Mr. Rouse is gonna love it.
This is Miss Thurman's new room. All right, fantastic. So we're excited about that. All right, very good. Thank you for having us today on your job site.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate it. Hey, boys and girls, we're here at Harley's Auto Service.
Let's go see what Dell's got going on this morning.
We're here with Dell Harley from Harley's Automotive. Dell takes care of me when my car is not working properly. So we want to know kind of what happens at Harley's Automotive all day long.
Well, we actually have fun keeping people's cars going. The modern automobiles got lots of computers in it for people that think this is just getting your hands dirty. This car right here has 13 computers on it. Wow. I just ran a scan test on that. People depend on us, have for decades, for keeping their cars rolling.
You want to show us a little bit about what's going on back here?
Sure.
All right.
Come on back. Let me just show you inside this truck first.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is the tool that communicates with the computers on the car. And as I said, this one actually has 14 computers that we talk to. Anything from the doors, the instrument cluster, the engine, the airbags, the transmission, even the seats use a computer to make them work.
Cool, very cool. I didn't know computers were involved so much with cars.
Yes, it is. Cars, people, I'm 62. When I was 16, people rarely kept their cars more than 30 or 40,000. Now it's very common to keep your cars well over 100,000. I have an Acura out here with 305,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Things wear out. This car's getting ball joints, so the new customer that was recommended to us needs just showing ball joints. And this is an example of people keeping their cars so long. The rubber parts in the car wore out, and when they did, the ball joints got rusty and they squeak real loud. And it concerned the lady, and I told her if you wanted to drive it safely, that you're going to have to replace them. And part of our job is to serve people, okay? I try to adopt the attitude of a servant as a Christian, and one of the things is if you only work for a paycheck, you're not going to be happy, because as soon as you get paid, there's 10 people in line that want their your paycheck. But when you help people out, this lady's very worried about her car. When you help them, there's satisfaction that comes from that. For the rest of you kids that are considering a career in car repair, there's always going to be cars, there's always going to be automobile repair needed. And so if you choose this career, you will always have a job or somebody wanting to hire you for that reason.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for having us.
Our next stop is the Cupcakery here in Williamsburg Square.
You might visit the Cupcakery if you're having a birthday party or a celebration that requires something delicious. Let's go see what they're baking today. We want to just talk to you a little bit about what it's like having your own bakery. What goes on here all day?
Well, honey, like I said, whenever they interviewed me, whenever we bought this, it was never planned. It just happened. I think there's a force out there wanted me to be here.
Okay.
I'm not a baker, but I learn.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's why we have a baker in case I come across this very complicated cakes, you know, and then Callie will come around and say, well, let me do that one, you know, and I have beautiful crew. The staff are just wonderful. Yeah.
So
we
you've
cannot
learned on
complain.
the job.
Yes, honey. Look at this. And then there's
So
one down
So
there.
what's this cake for?
Now this cake is a wedding cake, a part of the wedding cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then that one is a, Haley's that birthday? It's a Minnie Mouse, excuse me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So Haley, you have to be an artist to do some of this.
I can't draw, like at all. This is about as much as I can do art-wise.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
So did you think that was art something you were interested in?
No, I always wanted to go to culinary school, but then I just decided I liked this better.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. So how long have you worked here?
I came as soon as they bought it almost, so a little over a year.
Okay. Wow. Fantastic. That looks delicious.
Thank you.
Smells very good. Very, very good. Well, if you had some advice for boys and girls that might want to, that might be interested in art or maybe creating something like cakes or
Well,
in a
I taught
bakery?
myself, so I
You
would
taught
just,
yourself?
yeah. If it's something you like, then I would just learn as much as you can about it and just keep practicing because I wasn't good at first.
Very good. That's awesome.
How long have you been doing that?
About 4 years.
It's wonderful. And you'll want
Hey, what do you want?
I like red velvet personally.
it is for the gentleman. And do you want white?
Sure. Well, let's see what it tastes like.
Which one?
Which one? I'm gonna go cookies and cream.
This one's peanut butter cup. Yum. Did you go to the Y this morning?
You know, I didn't work out, so.
Maybe later.
Delicious. We are at Republic Bank. We're gonna go in and visit Miss Shirley Cecil and see what's going on at the bank today. We are here at Republic Bank and we are with Miss Shirley Cecil, and she is gonna tell us a little bit about what you do here at the bank, Shirley.
Well, what I do here at the bank is make loans and gather deposits with clients. Your mom and dads probably come in here and see us. And if you come in here with us to see us, then we're going to give you a sucker. But we have people that come to the bank to get home loans. They come in to get credit cards, you know, those little things you use to buy stuff at stores with. And that's what we do here at Republic Bank. We have a huge vault where we store our money. We lock it every night and open it every morning.
Are our boys and girls old enough to start saving money?
Yes, they are. You can open a savings account as long as you have a social security number, and I'm sure all of you do.
Very good. Do you know how much money do they have to have if they wanted to open their first checking account?
We'd like for them to open it with at least $50.
Okay, so $50, and you can come in and see Shirley and get an account set up. Fantastic. Shirley, would you like to show us around the bank a little bit?
Sure, let's take a stroll.
Right here we have
the vault, and let me get the key and I'll show you inside.
Oh, wow.
I've never been in the vault before.
So Shirley, is there actual money in the vault?
There's actual money in the vault. It's all locked under lock and key with combinations. As you can see, this huge door is about 18 inches thick, and it's all steel, and it has combinations that we use to open it every day.
Very good. So when your parents come here and trust Republic Bank with their money, they keep it nice and safe.
That's right. Inside here are what we call safety deposit boxes. You can rent those and store things in them, and they're safe, they're fireproof, and you have a key and we have a key, so nobody can get in it without each other. And then behind that door is where our tellers store their money. We're not going to open that today for security reasons, but that's where they go in every day and lock their money up at night and get it out again in the mornings. And our tellers are people that actually handle the cash. If you come in and want to cash a check, you give them a check and we give you the cash. And they have a lot of different other jobs too. They sell you other products or talk to you about other services we have.
Okay, very good.
And as you can see, to the right is where our tellers stay. We have several windows. We have a drive-in teller, which you all may be familiar with because you probably come through the drive-through a lot, and it stays really busy.
So that's another job that you can find here at the bank.
Yes, it is.
A bank teller.
Yes, that is
Very
correct.
good.
And then you'll see we have a huge lobby with lots of other offices, and we have people that are here every day, but they're not here right this moment. And back in our conference room, we're actually having a loan closing right now where someone is refinancing their home, and we'll take a peek in there.
Good.
And then also in our bank building, we have a break room and restrooms, and we have a room in the back that we actually let people borrow and use some days if they want to. It has separate lock and keys, and when we're not here, someone can use that as a conference room.
Very cool. Love it. Well, thank you so much, Shirley, for
Oh,
having
you're
us
welcome.
today and
You're
sharing your
welcome.
job and
You're welcome.
and Republic Bank with us. So, what a great opportunity for boys and girls when they're looking for a career that they're interested in.
Ooh,
yay. This is perfect. It's a surprise. Blue! Hello, boys and girls. We are here at Will's Animal Hospital. We're going to go in and see what's going on in the veterinarian's office today. Maybe we will see some dogs or cats getting some treatment while we're there. This is Becca. Hi, Becca.
Hi, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So what's your role here at
Okay,
Will's?
so I'm a licensed veterinary technologist. So in other words, basically, I'm kind of like the nurse for the animals. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in this room. Every time we start a room, we first get a chart and we always look at the reminders to see what the pet is due for. So today, this is a puppy visit. We do puppy series of vaccines because we want to continuously booster so we can build up the puppy's immunity. So if you guys want, you can follow me and we'll go get started. And our patient's name is Max.
Okay, great.
So this is Max.
Hi, Max.
Okay, so what we do with every single patient is we first find out, we ask any questions. We want to get a very detailed history. We want to ask if they're eating and drinking, urinating and defecating normally. And we also want to discuss their activity level to see if they're having any complications with their gait. And then we always talk about the things that we're due for. Okay. So Max is here for a puppy visit. So is Max, all those questions, is Max doing okay?
He's doing fine.
All right, great.
How old is Max?
He's 14 weeks.
14 weeks. All right. Hi, Max. Do you like to chew?
Alright, so every puppy when they come in gets an exam to make sure that they're healthy. And Max looks like he's been playing in the mud.
Yeah.
So we look at their teeth. And Max is, how old is Max
14
now?
weeks.
14 weeks. So Max still has all puppy teeth, which you can see are little
Oh,
tiny,
yeah.
little tiny teeth in this big boy. Alright.
So will he lose all those teeth?
He will lose all of these teeth and get new ones. By the time he's 6 months old, he'll have a whole new set of teeth.
Okay.
Yeah. So look at their eyes.
Hope the tooth fairy comes.
I know he get a lot of stuff real quickly. So he has the white part of his eye is very nice and pretty and not red. All right, and his ears are dirty, but I think they're just dirty on the outside, but they look good on the inside. Here we go.
He likes to have fun.
I know. And we check their lymph nodes and make sure they're not inflamed, which can be a sign of infection. And we feel their belly. I know, Max doesn't like that. Good. Yeah. And your paws are good. And big.
Uh-huh.
Big paws.
Big boy.
I know, it's a lot. He says, what are you doing? All right, and we listen to their heart every time. Oh, sorry. And Max has a very nice, strong heart with no murmur. And his lungs sound good. And he's bored.
Exhausting. It's exhausting.
Yeah. Are you bored with the whole thing, Max?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, so I'm gonna sneak around here and go this way. I'm gonna sneak around.
And we can also look down in their ears deeper. He doesn't look like there's any indication of ear infection, but this is an otoscope, and we can look down deeper into the ear, which Max doesn't like. I know I have to hold his little nose there. We'll just look a little bit. Yep. And look and see that the eardrums are good. I know, we're just going to look in one because your ears are fine, but for demonstration purposes, you get to be the guinea pig. And we can also use the ophthalmoscope, and we can look at the back of their eyes. Because we don't want puppies to have worms.
Just have to drink your medicine.
And they usually like it really well.
I'm here with Lisa Durham, and she's going to tell us a little bit about different kind of animals that they see here at Will's.
Yep, we see dogs and cats. We also have 2 veterinarians that go out in the field and do the horses. We do the occasional cow, sheep, goats, things like that. We are seeing a lot of pigs now, but they come into the clinic. They're the little pigs. And then we occasionally see birds. We'll trim their wings and things like that. But we don't do very many little what we call pocket pets. We do have occasional. We have one client that has servals, which are a large African cat. They're wild. They have a permit to have them, and they'll bring them in. Wow. So we do see some other things every once in a while.
Boys and girls, we are going on an adventure. Something that happens in Owensboro downtown that you may not know about. There is a trolley that runs starting at 10 in the morning until 10 at night. So if you're ever downtown with your family at Smothers Park, you may want to take a ride on the trolley. We're going to get on today and see what the trolley driver has to say about his job. Good morning. How are you?
Fine. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm Kristen Tynes from Sutton Elementary.
Oh, Sutton Bob Royal.
What's something interesting about driving the bus or driving the trolley?
Well, you meet a lot of different people. That's probably the most important thing in it. And I'd say the biggest part of my tour is coming to town. You get a lot of local people just want to ride around and look. But mostly out of town people.
Okay. Get to meet a lot of different kinds of people. That's cool.
And I drove a school bus for a long time.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
all right, very good.
Not for the city, but for the county.
Okay. So driving the trolley is probably a little different than the school bus, huh?
Oh, a whole lot different. Other than that, it's just about a mile and a half trip it would take.
Okay. So drive around a mile and a half. So this is something kind of cool that our students could do with their families.
Right.
Come down and ride the trolley and explore downtown.
I drove one day, maybe 2 weeks ago on a Monday, and had about 2 van loads to Everett Center over at 5th Street.
Oh, yeah.
They come down and rode around.
Very cool.
And they went to the park. And
Because it's free, right?
Right.
Riding the trolley's free. Okay. Very good. Well, I hope you meet somebody. I hope you meet somebody interesting today. More interesting than me.
I will. Y'all was real interesting. Y'all done made the day.
Well, thanks for having us. You have a good afternoon, all right?
Okay.
Good deal.
Y'all come
All
back
right.
anytime.
All right, I will.
Bring
my
your class
family.
back.